Hello, Karen.
Hello, Mr. Ron.
Here we are again on the Ronnie Records Show, and
Right.
today we're going to talk about
Girl groups.
girl groups that evolved in the early 60s. As I told you before then, the music was focused on, it was male dominated, just
Right.
was, not because of discrimination or anything. It just started with Fats and Little Richard and Elvis and all the Bobbies and Johnnies, and
Right.
there was a few in there, but not many. Connie
Okay.
Francis, maybe.
And the girl groups, do we have any that I'm aware of?
Yeah, you'll when you hear the song. Now this
Okay.
one by Reparta and the Delruns.
Yeah, this is one I don't know.
When a teenager cries,
Okay.
I just always like it. I like the tune.
Okay.
It's jaunty.
It's jaunty.
Yeah.
All right. Let's play the
Even
next
for a
one.
teenager crying. Anyway, it's not a well-known group. I just
No,
like the
it's
song. But it's one of the girl groups. This song was a hit. Not a big one, but was a hit.
Okay.
You know me, I like to bring up some obscure ones
Well, you
because everybody knows the rest of them like this one. Well, maybe they don't know this one.
What is this one? This is not the first one here.
We just did Reparta and the Delruns.
All right, that's what I thought. So
So
we're on
keep
two.
on track here.
What one are we on now?
We're on What a Guy by the Raindrops.
Okay.
Another
All
girl
right.
group from the 60s.
Yeah, and it came out like in 1963.
Yeah.
It did.
See, all these girl groups were like after 59. They
And
got
you
going.
gotta remember, in '63, I was still just a young thing.
Oh, you have to rub it in. I was an old thing. I'm still an old thing. Anyway, this is a great song. What a Guy by the Raindrops. It was a hit. Not major, but it was a hit. So now we're going to
It's
get
not
into...
one I would know. But that's
No,
okay.
but it's got that same sound. Don't
Yeah,
you?
it's the one we just heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but what a guy.
Oh,
All
what a
right?
guy.
Like you say about me, what a guy. Anyway, so the next one, now we're going to get into very familiar territory,
Oh.
right? Come on.
Will you love me tomorrow?
I always like
What
this.
is she referring to?
Yeah, I would like the sentiment of this song. If we advance to,
Yeah, right. What is she referring to?
she's referring to something.
Nothing. But in 1960, Carole King actually recorded and composed this song.
She composed a lot of songs.
Yes.
We ought to do
She
one
would-
just on Carole King someday.
But yeah, even though this one is being sung by the Shirelles, Carole King did write it, and she did sing it. She recorded it also.
Okay, she and her boyfriend or husband in the Brill Building, and we ought to do one on the Brill Building, where all the songwriters were. Neil Sedaka,
Right.
all these great songwriters. They probably cranked out more songs in the early 60s than anybody. Carole King, and I can never remember her partner in writing these songs.
Yeah. Well,
Will you
that was
love me
good.
tomorrow? Like I said, I like the sentiment of this song. The Shirelles, right? Just a great group. Cranked out Soldier Boy, Dedicated to the One I Love. A lot of hits.
Yeah. All right. The next one.
Yeah.
So this is like in 1962, but I think it was played through my 60s, and that's why I know the record.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
very popular song.
Right. And in the Crystals were the defining acts of girl groups. They just made girl groups kind of really popular, even though some of them recorded before them.
Yeah.
But they kind of brought it up a notch.
See, I always love you doing the research. I just know this is the Crystals. He's a rebel. They have quite a few
There's
hits.
somebody else we know who's a rebel.
Who would that be?
Patrick, is he a rebel?
She's referring to my cousin who knows me quite well.
All
Anyway,
right, so
he's a
yes.
rebel by the Crystals. Big
Right.
song, right? For the
Right.
great girl groups here. What's next, sweetheart?
Okay, Till by the Angels.
Yeah. It's the Angels.
I can't read my own notes. Oh, in 1963.
Right.
And they also sang "My Boyfriend Is Back."
Yeah, boy, that one always scared me.
I know. My boyfriend's back, and you're in trouble. You're going to be in trouble.
Right.
Or something
I just
like
thought
that.
I picked this one because it's maybe it wasn't big as that one, but it's a pretty song.
Right. Yeah, well,
Till.
I don't know Till, but I do know my boyfriend's back and
Yeah.
blah 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 blah.
I think a lot of guys do that song. Oh, your boyfriend's back? I had that problem up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, you know, with the summer love going.
I'm sure.
And then all of a sudden, her boyfriend from San Francisco would show up and run, her boyfriend's back. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
what's the next song, sweetheart?
Okay. Angel Baby.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Yes.
This is probably way up there, my favorite. Rosie and the Originals.
Yes.
Another girl group.
Right.
This song I love because it's got that 50s sound. See, listen to this
Right,
50s
right.
sound.
Yeah, it starts off that way.
Yeah. I think I played this before
Oh, you have
about
many times.
rock and roll. No, when I explained rock and roll, it's got that rock and roll
Right.
old beat. Bum, 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 bum.
And it came out like in 1960. Now, the little bit of information I know about them is that they actually started off in San Diego. Do you ever hear any group started off in San Diego?
I'm sure there has
Never,
been.
never.
Right, yeah.
Right? But San Diego, right?
Yeah.
Fine. Good
I'm
place
glad
to
you
be
do
from.
this research, honey.
Yeah. It's a good place to be from.
But I just love that beat. I love her voice.
Yeah.
Angel baby. You heard this a few times
I have.
by me.
I have. What was the song you sang to me on our wedding?
Oh, let's just move on. We don't have to.
You don't remember? No, you don't. Okay.
You didn't prep me for that
I know.
question.
All right, so Please Love Me Forever.
Who's it done by? Come on.
Kathy Jean.
Kathy Jean and the Roommates, right?
Okay, and the Roommates, right? And let's see, in 1961.
I can never sing this song. She goes up so high.
And they recorded like 14 different songs.
I thought you said she was 14.
Oh, she was 14. I couldn't remember my own nose. She was 14 when she recorded this one. Good catch.
You might have done 14 songs, but I don't know 13
No,
others
she was-
than this one.
She was 14.
Please Love Me
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, she was 14. Very young voice.
Yeah, but very high, and I can't
Yeah,
get up there.
yeah.
I like this song, but I
Yeah.
can't sing up that high.
Yeah.
All right, what's next, sweetheart?
Number Leader of the Pack. This came out in 1963.
Oh, there she is. Let's
Yeah.
Listen to
Is
this.
that Jimmy's ring you're wearing?
Oh my
Gee,
goodness.
it must be great riding with him. Is he picking you up after school today?
Oh my.
Leader of the Pack.
Hi, where'd you meet him?
Right. Yeah.
I
They
met him at
also-
the candy store. Some guy driving
yeah.
a motorcycle.
Right,
See, met him
right.
at the candy store.
And they also recorded Walking in the Sand.
I
That
love
was
that
another
song.
one of their
I would have
great
preferred,
hits.
I should have recorded that one
Yeah.
for our show today. Walking
Yeah.
the Sand, romantic, been done a couple
Yeah.
times. But this is cool. I mean,
Yeah.
Leader of the Pack.
Yeah. Like
You know.
Grease or something.
Well, like bad boys.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
women or girls are attracted to bad boys. Huh?
No, I wasn't, but yeah. You were pretty calm by the time we came around. All
All
right.
right. I probably played this upcoming song before on the Ronnie Record Show. I love this song. I love this group, the Chantels.
Right, and this is Maybe. They were the second girl group nationwide success of being African American singers. They
Oh.
were the second group. I didn't find out who the number one group was, but they've got great a following. And I wish I could have found out who the number one group was. but I
Anyway, the
didn't.
Chantels.
Yes.
She's got a beautiful voice. This is,
Yeah.
again, this has got that 50s sound.
Right.
Not so much the 60s sound, but it's got that bump,
Right,
bump, bump,
right.
bump, see?
Yeah, and it's good.
And that piano beat going like that.
Right.
And I think it's been done several times by other people. It's they've had. I would guess they've had 4 or 5 songs that hit the top 40.
Yeah.
This is the one that you always think of when you think of the Chantel.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. All right, our last one for the morning is Chapel of Love by
Right.
the Dixie Cups.
Big song.
To the chapel and
Redone
we're
by
going to
redone
get
by-
married, I don't know.
one of your ex-favorites, Bette Midler. She had a big hit with this song.
Yeah.
Going to the
I did like her, but then now I don't.
Yeah.
So in 1960 is when this one came out, and even though again I was pretty young in 1960, it was because they played this so much during the 60s, which is when I was growing up. So I just know
Yeah,
it.
it's a great
And
song.
all, driving in the car. Well, I don't know if they were still playing it then, but I remember trying to sing to it.
No, there's
Well,
always-
probably on the radio or something.
Yeah, they're always oldies stations, especially then. They were
Yeah.
50s, 60s songs.
I remember listening to KFRC back
Yeah.
in those days.
Dr. Don
Yeah,
Rhodes.
Wolfman Jack.
I don't think he was on KFRC, but he was popular in the 60s.
Right, he was.
Yeah, so this is the
Yeah.
girl groups. I'm glad we had them. We'll probably have some more because there was a lot of girl
There were a
groups.
lot of girl groups.
I also want to feature what I call early girls, the singles, what are called girls. I know that's not acceptable. They call them girls. A lot of them were girls. A lot of them were teenagers when they sang their songs. So I liked a lot of the early girl songs. Again, in that 60s band before. Yeah.
I do have a question before we kind of sign off. We were listening to Sammy Davis Jr. yesterday, and I know that there is a lot of music guys out there that know a lot about music and pull all the information right off the top of your head, like Dan and Patrick. But you couldn't answer this yesterday.
Oh, no.
So he was singing Candyman. So I looked at Ron and I go, Candyman by Sammy Davis Jr.?
Oh.
I go, what was he talking about, Ron? And he goes, I really don't know back then.
No, I said candy. The guy is about candy, and Karen's putting those dark thoughts out there about candy beats
Candyman.
something.
So anyway, anybody out there that really knows what he was talking about, leave us a comment. I would love to find out.
I can't imagine Sammy Davis highlighting a dope thing, Karen. I think you're talking about drugs, and that's not Sammy Davis Jr.
Okay.
Have some reverence for them.
Oh, for the Rat Pack? Okay, got it. Anyway,
I want to say this is the Ronnie Record Show. We always appreciate comments. We appreciate you watching. We encourage you to go out to YouTube on the TV or whatever and type in the Ronnie, RONNY, not IE, Record Show, because we've done 50, 60 of these shows.
and
If
we
you love-
appreciate very
This
much
thing's set up wrong. That's
everybody
what that means.
that has tuned into us. So whether it's one or all of them, but we just appreciate it.
Subscribe. We put out one a week, so
Subscribe
keep
and
on-
hit that bell. And thank you very much.
keep watching.
Yeah. All right. Love you, sweetheart.
I know you do. You better. I love you too. We've gone to the Chapel of Love.
Yeah. We have. All right. Are we done? We're far from done. All right. Goodbye.